Like, just like, yeah, me. I've been out here 20 years. My mom was out here for 25 years. Yeah, I still say I'm a rookie. I learn something new every day.
Really?
But I'm still a rookie. I learn.
20 years, you still feel like a rookie.
I am a rookie. As long as I learn something every day, I'm good. So I'm a rookie. I'm still learning. The day I learn, or the day I say I'm not learning anymore, I'm going home. And I'm calling it quits. I'm dropping the keys on the table. I'm done.
Introduce yourself.
Veronica with Friday Trucking.
We got behind. What are we driving these days?
Peterbilt. This is number 9. This is Cracker and Diva. I did not name them. Got a 6NZ, 18 speed. Yeah, she's a good truck.
Oh my gosh. I like your shirt.
Well, yeah.
Use that one-hander.
Well, yeah. I can do it on this truck. Couldn't do that with a W9. And there she is.
Look at that.
You know it's all patriotic in here, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, buddy. Woohoo.
Uh-oh.
You climb on up if you want. She's all done up.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm kicking stuff.
nothing important.
Was that enough room or you need to back up more?
No, we got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait up, it's not an automatic?
No, hell no. What the heck's wrong with you? Real girls like to shift gears too. Big girls like to shift.
With the cigarette in your hand too?
Yeah, I do got my cigarette in my hand. I ain't had one in a while. I needed one. This cakewalk right here. Turn these off. Fun part is gonna be this curve right up here.
I didn't see you use the clutch.
What clutch? I got one, but that's a start and stop kind of mechanism. You don't use that just for the shits and giggles.
We're just hanging out, eating our lunch here.
This was really good too.
You know, thank you for the food, Wes. We appreciate you.
That ain't no doubt.
You
It
know,
was really good.
introduce yourself to the people that might not know who you are.
Everybody knows me. No, I'm just kidding. Not everybody knew me in the W9. They're still learning the Friday truck.
Okay.
I am Veronica, now DeWalt, and I am a driver for Dean Friday.
Congratulations
Thank you.
on getting married.
Thank you.
Let's start that real quick. Actually, how many years you been trucking?
October was 20 years.
20 years.
Yep.
If you were to describe 20 years in trucking in a few words.
From then to now?
Yep.
Then, awesome. Now, there's too many retards.
There it is.
No,
I hear you.
The old school needs to come back, and this new school finality needs to get the hell out of Dodge.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
John, let's talk.
Let's talk about things that annoy truck drivers on the road so that the newer drivers can learn, because
I understand everybody's got to start somewhere, which is
Right.
understandable. But, well, like in schools now, they're literally teaching them to get in the middle lane, no matter how fast they're going to go, and stay there. They're teaching them this now.
Are you serious?
Yes. That's why so many people, these new drivers are getting in the middle lanes and hanging out. They're literally teaching them. They're saying it's safer to stay in the middle or to the left lane because then you don't have to deal with emerging traffic. I'm pretty dang sure you've been doing this a while too. Oncoming traffic is supposed to yield.
Correct.
We merge over if possible, as a courtesy, if safe. We don't have to slam on our brakes or stay in the middle lane. That's why they got on the signs on the interstate says, stay right unless passing.
Right.
People are stupid. Common sense.
But can you really hate on Veronica if they're teaching them that in the school, though?
Well, maybe somebody needs to smack the hell out the trainers that are teaching them this shit. I don't know.
There it is. That's what it is, right? What's another thing that annoys you?
I would say the guys, the impolite, I ain't gonna say, I'll say guys because they're not men, that cannot respect women drivers. That think we all should be at home cooking or cleaning, or think we're all in Swift trucks driving 65 mile an hour or 62 mile an hour, and that we can't hang with the older guys or any guy, or you know how they are with the women drivers.
Well, tell me some of your experiences that you've had.
Let's see. I was in, where the heck was I? I was in Virginia. I am gonna say it right. I probably will not say it right, which was Disputante, Virginia. I think's how you say it. There is a Love's there. I pull in. There's a lot of trucks in the fuel islands. Most of them doing their 30-minute breaks. So I pull up. I pick an aisle. I don't stay back, block driveways or whatever. There's a guy that's probably 4 fuel islands down. It looked like he was pulled up behind somebody. I just happened to pull up behind a truck on the end and was waiting. I no more got there and set the brake. He pulled forward. This little Asian guy came flying up, jumped up on my step, blocking me in my truck, yelling because I cut him off in the fuel island. Pretty sure I didn't cut you off, dude. You're way down there, 4 or 5 trucks down. I'm like down here towards the end of the fuel island. I just pulled up in front or behind the first truck, that I could pull up with and be out of the driveway. He absolutely would not leave my door. I couldn't get out of my truck. I threatened it, and I was about ready to take my freaking foot and kick him in the head, and I'm always in boots. I was ready to kick him in the head to get him away from my truck. Here come this cornbread fed dude. He was like freaking 6'2", 6'3", big guy. Tapped him on the shoulder, said, "You better walk the hell away now." I mean, it's stupid stuff like that, and this is why the trucking industry is represented poorly as it is. But shit like that's what makes it even worse. I mean, your attitudes, your tempers, going into shippers or receivers. Mm-hmm. They go in there, "Oh, I'm not unloaded, throwing a fit." That's not helping you. Calm, collective. I get aggravated. I am a redhead. I'm Irish, Cherokee, and German. I am a Heinz 50-setted time bomb. That is all there is to it. Plus, I am my mother's daughter. So, I have that finale. Now, I get ticked. I get mad. I'll be on the phone in the truck having a fisty fit about it. But when I walk into my customers, I am nice, polite. Just do. You don't realize. You go in there and you take these customers off, you're representing the whole trucking industry. Yourself, your company, and the industry. So when you go in showing your ass like that, makes us all look bad. Not to mention, it's usually going to get you sitting there even longer. So why do it? You're going to get a whole lot further down the road with the polite smile, grin, and just suck it up. I mean, that's my mentality with it. And that's probably why I've got really good rapport with 99% of my brokers. Like Triple T, or not Triple T, but TQL.
Trust Triple T's in Arizona.
Triple T is actually in more than just Arizona. They're in Ohio too.
Are they?
Yes. I used to deal with a guy named Gabriel Ramsey out of the Ohio hub. And he would call me all the time, wanting me to run. Because he knew I don't play around. One of the companies that I started with that got me my bad influences in life of driving, that's where I learned all my bad habits from, as far as haul ass and that lead foot going on. I got it from them. But it's what got me where I am today, because I don't play around. I don't stop every 10 miles. I do my job.
Right.
And I try to do my job nice, politely as I can, courteously as I can. Do people tick me off? Yep, but I bite my tongue, except for on the CB. Now there's sometimes.
I was gonna ask. So
that could be a whole different story right there.
The CB game, right? Some people say they just shut it off now because it's nothing but hate on there. Is that true?
A lot of people do. A lot of people do not turn their CBs on it for nothing. Me, I was raised old school. I don't turn my CB off. I'll turn it down just a little bit, but I can always hear what's going on, because that CB might be what saves your life one of these days. Look at all the accidents we're having, and like with the weather and stuff right now. If you don't have your CB on, you're not gonna know what the heck's going on. Having that on is gonna save your life.
That was good.
It is
Tastes
very good.
She ate a lot of it, man. I started talking
I'm working
to her.
on it.
It's
Yeah,
a-
he's got me talking, and yeah.
It's not hamburger meat though. I grind it up, ribeye and bison, and put it in.
Woo! I thought I
It's
tasted
really
some
good.
bison. I'm just kidding. I didn't know that.
I didn't know what
It's
bison
really
was.
good.
I was like, I'm like bison. I go buffalo like. So
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. I don't know how much what we want to order for food now. I always get the shrimp.
whatever you guys want.
No,
You know what you want?
No,
You can wait a little
I don't
bit.
know what it is.
We got menu.
I thought Mike said he had one.
I don't know,
I
but
thought Mike said he had one.
Oh, does he?
He yelled at it. He goes, I got one. I'll get one. I'll bring one.
I'm so sorry, Wes.
getting your exercise around here.
Yeah. Now, for the people that are new, any type of CB radio, any small tips with CB radios, what channels to have it on?
99% of the time, because that's the main trucker channel. So 19. You got your little radios and your big radios, but with the newer trucks, some of the bigger radios you can't put in these trucks because it will tear up the truck.
Yeah.
It's not like the old school Peterbilts and Kenworths and stuff like that you don't have all the electronic stuff on. But you just gotta know what to get. But a CB's a CB. As long as you got something in there and it works, you can hear, and
Channel 19.
it's
and
better
you're good
than
to go.
nothing. Exactly. I recommend it because you never know when you're going to be in a bind either. That you need help. So if you got a CB, you can yell for help. Yeah, 911's all great, but if you need something like really quick, I mean, drivers out there. I mean, I know me. I'll help people all day long. You know me. You've known me for a while. I try to help as many people out as I can. I mean, I might not be like Miss Queen Bee on money or nothing like that, but I try to help people out as much as I can. Inputs, family is everything, my friends. So it is what it is.
And we'll talk about that. Look at this menu real quick. What you ordered?
Food. I don't know.
I'll come back in a couple minutes. Let you guys
Yeah.
decide.
This is all going to be on this is our long form podcast. Go check out the
$5.95.
bar at the 595.
$5.95.
Yeah, I'll come back in
food.
like 5 minutes and check and see what you guys want, so you have time to look.
I don't know, but mozzarella sticks do sound good. I do know that much.
I'll put them on.
What do
You have a burger here too, right?
Yeah, I got burgers, steaks.
I never get the burger. I always get the shrimp bit. The burger's pretty bad, huh? It's badass, right?
It's not bad. It's good.
That's what I mean, bad. Like,
no.
let me get a burger. I just don't eat. I don't eat
Oh
mustard.
my
That's it.
gosh.
Huh? Just mustard.
No mustard. Mikey, what are you having? Food. Oh, never mind.
He has some of the little bit of stuff.
Yeah, that's good. He's sick right now. He don't want you.
Philly cheesesteak.
Or he's not sick no more, but he's
How's the
pregnant.
Philly?
Philly's awesome.
That really looks good too.
So mozzarella
Oh my
sticks.
God.
Do you like green peppers on your mushrooms?
Have you seen this ass? Very much I don't eat.
Oh, yeah. So I'll get a burger,
Uh-huh.
and then she got hers, so we're good. I appreciate you, brother.
That is, yeah. This is really
You
good.
better stop with me, Wes.
Not a mustard person?
I ate it so much as a kid, and then I got food poison one time, and then now it's still kind of like honey mustard, even though that has mustard in it. But just like that mustard
Medium
just
well?
reminds me.
How do you want the burger cooked?
So if I'm a medium rare steak guy, then what am I, a burger guy?
Most people are medium well with the burger, but medium.
Yeah.
I'll eat mine medium rare. I eat
But-
mine up medium.
But you know what I'm saying, right? Like if
I
I'm a
like my
medium
steak
rare
medium
steak
rare.
guy,
I'll eat medium probably.
so medium for the burger then.
I would say medium, or at least medium well.
That's what I.
Not
We'll do
bloody, but
Yeah.
not
Okay.
like pink, gooey,
Yeah,
yucky,
Yeah,
but
got you. So medium it is.
enough to kill any
Bacteria,
germs.
yeah. No, that's good. So with that CB, basically, mother truckers, grab that CB, put it on channel 19, you're good to go.
Exactly.
I mean, that's pretty much it. And, it's good for receivers, shippers. A lot of times, they'll need you to
Well,
be
like
on that CB.
pulling dump bucket. When I pull a dump bucket, you had to have a CB
That's what I was going to say.
because that's how you got loaded and unloaded. I mean, how you communicated with your loaders and stuff. But me, I've never went without a truck without my CB in it. I want to know what's going on. Even my pickup truck, I have a CB in. So I mean, I gotta have it. I want to know what's going on. I said it might save your life. So you never know.
100%. Let's segue a little bit. Relationships, trucking and relationships. Does that go together?
Gotta have the right one.
You don't have to go
Most
as personal as you
definitely.
want it, or you can go as personal.
It's definitely a professional, especially when you're over the road. It is definitely a job that you have to have trust and communication. And if you don't have that, you're screwed.
Right.
But it takes a hell of a person, man or woman, to deal with a truck driver, especially an over the road truck driver. You have to have that special deal to deal with.
So the person you're with now, what's their profession?
Truck driver, of course.
Is
But
that-
he was home every weekend.
I appreciate you, bud.
He was one of the ones that was home every weekend pulling dump bucket. He now is working with us. He was running team with me. He's fixing to get in his own truck to help out. We'll make more running. We'll do better running 2 trucks than we will 1 truck because the freight we've got is more solo runs. So
I met him.
yeah,
He's a nice guy.
he's a trip.
I say nice guy, you say trip.
He has his blonde moments. I love him to death, but sometimes he does have them little blonde moments.
Don't worry, Veronica. He ain't gonna watch this whole thing.
You would be surprised unless you could send it to him and he would watch every bit of it. No, he is an awesome guy. He's a hell of a driver. We'll see if how he does with his Friday trucking on his own. Can't wait. We keep saying, I keep telling him that we're gonna be in competition now. See who can run the best. I got
my
this.
money on you, girl.
I got this. Yeah, kind of like this. Oh yeah, our thing right now is probably a good thing that I'm down here because we got that Georgia-Bama game tonight.
Uh-huh.
You know where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Bama fan.
And you still married him.
And I still married him. Well, we got to have something to argue about. So far, we're doing pretty good on the arguments other than who's going to win football games.
I heard that. This is great, So, is it easier when you marry someone that's in the same profession?
It is, most of the time. They understand it better. Some people still have that little jealousy side or you're not up under my butt side or whatever. But
Right.
for the most part, if you both do the same job, you understand it more.
Right.
I mean, especially when it's, hey, I need you home. You got plans to be home, but if you don't make it home because of the weather or an accident or something goes on, and women are bad about it. Oh, you're not home and da-da-da-da-da, and you were supposed to be here. Shit happens. This is trucking. You're going to have bad weather. You're going to have accidents. You're going to have loads that cancel. There's nothing we can do about it. It happens. It's just part of the job. You know this, and every truck driver out there understands the concept that shit happens. There's nothing we can do about it.
I think the game of trucking is really patience.
You got to have patience.
I mean, you can't say how many times.
Especially the million people we got driving down these roads.
Oh, crazy, right?
Like coming through Miami today. Oh, I got a couple of really good dash cam feeds today. I'll have to get them off there and send them to you.
Yeah, already, huh?
One guy, cut right in front of me, about took the bumper out, and I'm like, nice. But the best one was a pickup. It said for 20 miles that the left 3 lanes were closed. We had to be in the right lanes. I guess a jackknife truck or something happened up there around the 60-yard line. So this pickup truck gets aggravated or whatever, the traffic, and decides to not merge slightly over, but he literally turns his truck sideways. He looks like he would be going down an intersection, like a crossroad, and just cut straight across to everybody.
That's crazy.
I was like,
that's Miami.
this is the idiot. It's anywhere. It's not just Miami. Just Miami in the rain's fun. Almost as bad as Atlanta in the rain, but
I heard that.
it's everywhere. People have no. I had a lady. Oh my God, she's at the truck stop. She didn't realize I was a driver, and I guess somebody didn't do what she wanted to do or whatever the hell happened. But she's like, talking about truck drivers and we should be able to stop fast. And I just looked over. I'm like, do what? And she said, y'all should be able to stop really quick.
You can't stop quick, Veronica? Who are you?
To a point. You were 80,000 pounds. I mean, come on. But this lady literally thought that since we had 18 tires, we have 18 sets of brakes. So we should be able to stop on a dime.
That's not how that works. We need all them brakes just to stop 4 football fields.
Right. And it's like, these people don't understand. We are 80,000 pounds versus what, 6,000 pounds?
Yep.
Or
It's
a
different,
half-ton
yep.
truck or something like that.
I agree.
So different.
I agree.
Then I had one late. Oh yeah, that's when the redhead came out. I lost my temper. Was at truck stop in North Carolina on 40. I can't remember which one. I think it was Mount Erie, somewhere up in there. And this lady literally come in, and I had just cashed out. She walked up behind me. She was there long enough to look back to see which fuel or gas pump she was on,
Yeah.
and was right there at the counter.
Wow.
And she looks at her little cashier, and she's like, "I'm just walking away."
Wow.
And she's like, "All these truck drivers need to go somewhere else, or they should have their own line."
Yeah, you should.
I'm like,
Really?
what? And she's telling me, she's like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "We should have our own cashier, and they should have their own cashier." And I just looked at her and said, "What the hell do you think you're talking about?" She goes, "Well, I think all these truck drivers should have their own cashiers, and so they don't hold us up." Well, let me tell you something now, you dizzy bitch. I'm like, "You're freaking retarded." I said, "This is a travel center / truck stop. It is a Love's or a Pilot." And she's like, "Okay." I'm like, "If you don't want to deal with truck drivers, take your ass across the street to the gas station. Don't come to the truck stop." And she's like, "What are you, one of them?" Think about everything you own, you dizzy ass. Because we brought every bit of it, whether you think we did or not. We brought every bit of that shit you got.
I'll tell you.
The people they don't think about it. And just like everybody getting discounts for this because of COVID. Oh, we're discounting the fire department. Yes, I understand. The police departments, the hospitals, blah, 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 blah. I am all about it. Getting their discounts, for being, emergency, whatever the hell they're calling it. First responders, whatever the heck they're calling them. What are drivers?
Yeah.
We can barely get a meal. The Love's truck stop in South Holland, Illinois. We got there at 4:30 in the afternoon during the week, and had to go. We wanted to go in and get something to eat. 4 p.m. They're closed.
That's craziness.
Nothing else around for a driver to eat at. What the hell? What are we all supposed to do out here?
I'm telling you. I think that's gonna be the thumbnail right there. You truck drivers need to have your own line. And then truckers are gonna click on that and be like, "What?" Some people are just idiots, right? They
do not think.
Hey, I put my money on my everything. Name
There's a
3 things
lady-
in your house, right? Don't they always say that? Name 3 things in your house that wasn't brought by a truck. I give you my house.
Exactly. There is a lady that I give 100% just love. I have to get you in touch with her.
Okay.
She goes by Shy Girl on Facebook
Okay.
or on TikTok. This lady literally gives drivers goodie bags.
I've seen that.
She gives them bags. She'll go up, and some of the guys will look at her like she is crazy, like she wants something in return. But all she is doing is, and I know her, all she is doing is giving to the drivers.
Oh, that's nice.
She even did some meals and different stuff for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
See, I need to start doing that stuff, because and this is not like a hate thing, because what she's doing is great.
It is.
I just need to start filming it, because that's what we do over here on the show every day. But I don't film it because it's like, this is what we do. So you know what I mean? Like the podcast and interviews and this and that, I'll film. But I've done little things in the past like that, but it's just still felt like.
Somebody told me not too long ago, I had a buddy of mine that did not have a clue I do it. But once a week at least, if I see a veteran, I buy their meal.
That's cool.
At least once a week, I will buy a veteran's meal.
That's awesome.
And the look on their faces, and there was an older guy, he was, I don't know, maybe 70s, 80s, and he had his veteran hat on, he had his thing, and he was eating all by himself, all alone. And me and Chad was sitting down, and I looked at the waitress, and I said, "I want his check." And she looked at me like I just lost my mind. I said, "I want his check." She's like, "Okay." And I went up to the cash register. I paid for that. And I also got a $25 gift card for his next meal.
Ain't that something?
And she's like, "Really? You just paid his bill?" She's like, "That is just cool." I'm like, "I do it once a week."
That's awesome. Well, Veronica, I didn't know you were that Veronica.
There's a lot of people that don't know that kind of stuff.
Nah, but we let people know because we're just, that's
No, we gotta cut all that out now.
Now we ain't cutting that shit out.
No, you're gonna make people know that I'm kind of nice.
That you're a nice person, not a mean person? You know,
now you're gonna ruin my reputation.
I'll tell you this though, you know, when I first met you, you're driving a W9, and now you're driving a Peter.
Yeah.
So, is there really drama between the two?
Yeah.
What's the biggest drama? Because
everybody has their like, okay, so I was sitting at the 414 up there at Lake City, and I go into the bar, the truck stop, which is a bar and grill. I'm down for the night, and there's this really nice guy. We're sitting there just bullshitting with the bartender and blah blah blah, and of course, he has he seen me come in a truck stop. Now, he was watching the truck. He's like, damn, that is a nice truck. But then the more we sat there, the rivalry come out. Because he's like, W9's better. Your Pete looks good. And I said, no, my Pete looks freaking nice. Your Kenworth looks, yeah. It needs stacks and it needs some lights. And he's like, yeah, I know.
Why'd you feel like you had to do that to him?
Because he started it. He tried to say that one of the pictures that I have was staged, and because it's staged and the chicken lights are on right at before dark, that's what made it look good. I said, no, that bitch looks good whether the lights are on or not. I don't care.
But people know you drove a W9 for so many years.
They're learning this truck now, so I mean it's getting there. Don't get me wrong, Ed Whirling was amazing. I love him. Klingstrom was a great company, but I just do better for myself here.
That's good.
I just happen to drive a Peterbilt.
I heard that. No, I like that. In a little bit, we'll go and check it out before you drive off.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not clean no more because you waited a day too long.
Waited a day. I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's still better than some of these trucks on the road, even if it's dirty, but it was clean yesterday.
It just
and
literally
then it just had to read. It just started. I stopped at the scale house up above Deerfield, that last scale house going south on 95.
And you start raining.
I stopped there and went to bed last night because, of course, there wasn't going to be no parking down here. So I parked, and literally when I got up to start heading down here, it started raining.
Ain't that something?
You seen a picture of it
while
it was clean.
But you know I'm putting that picture up as a thumbnail. So.
Okay.
So hey, it did what it was supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that.
Did you see my nice, beautiful sunset picture on Facebook?
I have seen that.
That was out here in your parking lot.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just happened to be. I forgot you were down here.
When would you come here?
About a month ago, I guess. I'd have to look at
the
date on it. You probably were.
I was literally probably in here while you're out there.
But it was that sunset, and that was just amazing. And no more than I got out and took like 3 pictures, I walked back to the truck and it was gone. I was like, I am so glad I got out when I did.
That's cool.
Because I would have never got another shot like that.
That's cool. You know,
so
we're just hanging out today, you know.
Yep.
Anything else you want to let people know that you feel? You know, we're good friends, so we're just chilling.
I don't know.
Because what's gonna end up happening is
stay out of my way. I gotta go.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
Y'all, even if you gotta stay in that middle lane, just take all your buddies with you, and I'll just fly down the right lane. I don't care, because like in Florida, we can't be in the left lane anyway.
Yeah.
So just keep y'all's trucks
out
of the way. I don't know.
Yeah. And you don't drive for Swift because you know.
No.
You said that most people, that most women or most drivers think that most women drive for Swift.
Yeah, they hear.
Why is that? Wait up. Let me get into.
You're dumbasses.
Because I've actually heard that before.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I see a lot of women these days. A lot of them are driving for Swift or Knight.
But it's because they think they should be in there. They think that now there's women me. I've been out here 20 years. My mom was out here for 25 years. Yeah, I still say I'm a rookie. I learn something new every day.
Really?
But I'm still a rookie. I learn.
20 years, you still feel like a rookie.
I am a rookie. As long as I learn something every day, I'm good. So I'm a rookie. I'm still learning. The day I learn, or the day I say I'm not learning anymore, I'm going home, and I'm calling it quits. I'm dropping the keys on the table. I'm done. Because the day you say you know it all, or think you know it all, you're gonna screw up.
I heard that.
So I'm a rookie, I'm a rookie. I'm a dead.
So you're a rookie that doesn't drive
rookie.
for Swift, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
I heard that.
That's why I'm part of large car life.
I love that.
We ride large at Friday Trucking.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna check out one of them today.
Yeah.
That's cool. No,
Mine's
thank you.
Mine's the work in progress, but Dean's truck's like we were talking about with the Wildwood Truck Show there. I gotta grow a little bit more.
You never feel that way. You're part of the team.
Have you seen the trucks at Wildwood? I ain't quite up to that yet.
Nah, forget them all. They're all my friends. I can say that.
Well, yeah.
You know, I think they
like
all respect
Dean Friday now, and you got them large chicken lights and chrome. And I mean, like I said, my truck's a work in progress. We're getting her together slowly, but it takes time. She's still a nice ride.
I say you earn your right to be at any truck show, truck stop, truck anything.
Yeah, I try to stay out of truck stops.
I heard that.
They'll get you in trouble if you put videos up on TikTok too much.
Really?
Too. You have to check out my TikTok video that I did.
And we'll find out why?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had I ticked off a little Freightliner driver or whatever.
And you yelled at him?
No. I put a video up because I have the Pete and I have a 53-foot spread axle reefer. Well, most truck stops like Love's or whatever, when I park the truck, I'm literally looking over everybody else's hood from my window. So there's that much more truck out in the driveway.
Right.
So I'll take and slide the tandems because I got a sliding fifth wheel. So I'll slide it back to put my truck back. Well, I did this TikTok video and I'm like, don't want to lose my hood. So this is what we're going to do. And I slid my tandems. I'm like, okay, now I'm sitting back with the little cars. He literally lost it.
Somebody
my little
TikTok?
car makes bitter. Oh yeah, it's on TikTok.
So it's a TikTok drama. So there's such thing as TikTok drama.
Well, it ended up going Facebook drama too.
Really?
Yeah, because even Dean went into his own post because he's like, oh, I make more money with my little hood than your big hood any day. And Dean's like, I beg to differ and blah, blah, blah. Well, Dean's looking at this guy's post on Facebook and uses his own post against him because he's like, $16,000 a week and this is what you got left. And he's literally got a couple ones and some change in his pocket or, in his hand. And his own post on Facebook, and Dane puts it back into this comment. And he's like, if that's what you're making after a $16,000 a week, dude, you got problems. I was like, oh my God.
You guys are too much. I'm going to go on that TikTok and check it out.
Yeah. It's
so, people's feelings get hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Poor babies.
Hey,
Can't hang with the big dogs, just sit your ass back on the porch.